Jess, and this is my December video update. So I wanted to share a little bit more about what we've been doing as far as the hurricane relief goes. We've been going to the Far Rockaways 2 to 3 times a week on top of our regular outreach to Tompkins, and there we have been bringing out food and clothing in the beginning, like right after the storm, and then more recently we've been getting teams to do cleanup and demolition and now rebuilding in some homes that were flooded. So it's really cool. I wrote in my newsletter that I just mailed out about Sylvia, who's one of the women that we met whose home was flooded, and she, had no family in the area besides her husband and daughter. And they were just living in a wet home, and that's the way a lot of these families are right now. They're just living, they have nowhere else to go, and a lot of people don't want to stay in a hotel or something because they need to be at the house in case, an insurance person comes or whatever. There's just so many details to it. So a lot of people are staying in their homes, but at the same time there's mold growing there, and we're still meeting people who still haven't even had any demolition done, which is very sad because in this particular area the water rose about 8 feet, and some of these people's homes, the first floor was up probably 4 feet off the ground. There's stairs to go up to that first floor, and then even in there the water rose about 4 feet in their homes. So all that part of the wall needs to come out, and people's furniture completely ruined, just so much devastation. And it's just a little part, that we're helping. But we've kind of adopted this couple of blocks in the Far Rockaways, and we've met all the neighbors of Sylvia, the woman we first met. So we're still helping her. We actually have some guys doing flooring at her house right now, or like in these next couple of weeks they'll be finishing that. And I wanted to talk briefly about one of her neighbors. His name is Richard, and if you all could pray for him. He's a little bit older, and he just, I was in his house this past Friday with Carol, and it was really sad. We're trying to help him contact insurance company and FEMA and just, try to get some repairs done, but he's hardly had anything done in his home, and it was just so moldy and mildewy, and he's sleeping in a middle room there with just a pull-out couch bed. All his stuff was lost, and he's just kind of devastated himself and shocked and having a hard time to get any of the work done himself, and he doesn't have a phone. It's just really sad. So we're trying to help him as much as possible and offer prayer, but it's just not a good condition 7 weeks later to still be living in some of these homes. So I just wanted to share that with you. I know that a lot of you in New Jersey still kind of know what's going on and how it's not over for a lot of people, but the news isn't saying too much about it. But we're still seeing it. It's still devastation for a lot of people, and it's sad to think that Christmas is next week and some of these people's homes are still a mess. And they're still not sure, when the money's going to come in or when they're able to get help. So if you could just keep praying for the Far Rockaways especially, because that's where we're going, and also just for our ministry, for our staff, and that we continue to go where we're supposed to go, and that God keeps meeting needs. We have been receiving a lot of donations to pass out of even building materials. We got some insulation a few weeks ago, so that's very encouraging. We're really thankful to the Lord for that. But there is a lot of need out there, so please just keep praying. And if you feel like there's anything you could do, if you have any skills yourself and are thinking about coming for a day or a weekend, you could bring a team with you, and people could use a lot of help. So we'd appreciate that. And I just wanted to say that I am blessed by your partnership. Thank you for your prayers and support. I am just so thankful looking back over this year at how God continues to increase and build a relationship. It's really awesome, and I hope that you and your family have a great Christmas. And for those of you in New Jersey, I will be there, so hopefully I'll see you at church. And that's it. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.